morning and welcome back to the Mountain Medics YouTube channel. My name is Skylar Bainbridge and today we're going to be going over our ALS yellow bags and our green airway bags. So without further ado, let's just dive right into the content. Good morning and welcome to the classroom, and today we're going to be talking about these ALS bags that we have standardized across all of our equipment, from our ambulances to our MTCs to our med units. So this yellow bag is an ALS bag. This belongs to ambulance number 2. It's going to have the number here and also on the tag. The tag has a QRS code, and this here is going to show you the inventory if you scan it with your phone. I'll show you the inventory of the entire bag as a whole. We have 5 ambulances, so we have 5 dedicated ALS bags to those. And then we have our med units, and we have 2 ALS bags for those. So with any good piece of equipment, let's just start by looking at it. Now that we've looked at it, let's go ahead and let's dive right in. So open up the sides here. Here's your wing pouches. And then this right here is what we consider to be the brain or the head of the bag, and then along with the main compartment here. So let's start with the brain, and then we'll work ourselves from the wings and then eventually end here in the center. We have our multi-cuff kit, automatic cuff kit. This is going to go to your Tempus monitor. Additional cardiac electrodes. Your additional pediatric and adult defibrillator pads. Multi-trauma dressing. And a burn sheet. Okay, let's go over to the wing. Here's the trauma side of the bag. You're going to have an Asherman chest seal, 2 Kerlix, 5 gauze sponges, 2 triangle bandages, tourniquet, SAM splint, tape, band-aids, your needle decompression pen, and your 3-way stopcock. On this outside here, you'll have a couple other sock splints. You'll notice that when I'm zipping, I always put zippers in the middle. That way they can always be readily found, and it's easier to open. And now let's go to this side. On this side is going to be your fluids pouch. We have our pressure infusion bag, liter of normal saline, 250 milliliters of normal saline, 1 60 dropper, 1 10 dropper, and 2 normal saline flushes. In the main pouch, starting with the tongue, we have our sodium bicarb and D50. In here we have all of our PPE, large, medium, small gloves, a biohazard bag, and your emesis bags. IV roll. Here's your IV roll. You're going to have your liter normal saline bag, your 2 10 ml normal saline flushes, your 2 IV start kits, 2 extensions, 1 10 drop tubing and a 60 drop tubing, your tape, alcohol swabs, sharps container, and 2 of every syringe from a 22 gauge all the way up to your 14 gauge. Going to the side, you've got your cold packs. You'll have a thermometer, pen light, and your hot pack. This is our medications box. Up at the top here, you'll find your albuterol, your Atrovent or ipratropium, aspirin, oral glucose, glucagon, your D10, your pediatric tape. Inside here, you're going to find 2 1 milliliter syringes, 2 3 milliliter syringes, 2 5 milliliter syringes, and 2 10 milliliter syringes. 1 60 milliliter syringe. You will have 2 MAD devices, along with 4 vial access devices, 2 22 gauge intramuscular needles, and 2 25 gauge intramuscular needles. 8 epinephrines, 1 in 10. 4 Narcan, calcium, atropine, and lidocaine. Your epinephrine 1 in 1, your nitroglycerin, adenosine, amiodarone, Zofran, Zofran tabs, and Benadryl. Your TXA bag, starting off here, you have your gloves, your TXA bag, a list of indications and contraindications, as this is a very uncommonly used medication. Tourniquet, our 2 combat gauze, and a 10-drop tubing. This here is the Tempus LS, partner to the Tempus Pro. If you're unfamiliar with these, I recommend you go check out our other video about the monitors. Here's the extended monitor bag. In here you will find your spare monitor paper, spare batteries to both the Tempus LS and the Tempus Pro, your nasal end tidal CO2, 3-lead EKG attachment, which goes to the Tempus LS, a CPR sensor puck, and your inline end tidal CO2. Here's your IO. Inside your IO case, you're going to have your SAM IO drill, your IO stabilizer, ChloraPrep, and 2 of every needle, bariatric, pediatric, and adult. Well, that's the ALS bag. Let's move on to the airway bag. There it is. These airway bags are standardized just like all of our ALS bags, and you'll be found with all of our ALS equipment as well. On the side, matching the ALS bag partner, it's going to have the QR code showing its contents. Starting with the inside, in the top zipper we have in iGel size 345. Along with our ALS tube holder. We have our nebulizer, handheld and mask, our 6 sizes of OPAs, our NPAs with the water-soluble lubricant. On the side, we have 2 non-rebreathers, adult and 2 adult nasal cannulas. Mechanical suction, stethoscope, our D-cylinder oxygen tank, BVM, manual blood pressure, glucometer, portable SpO2, and our innovation roll. Starting with the top of your intubation roll, you have your 10 milliliter syringe. Tube placement checking device. Spare bulb. Spare batteries. Your advanced airway tube holder. Your flex guide insertion. Two of every tube from a 6.5 all the way up to an 8.5. Two McGill's forceps, pediatric and adult. Both your handles. Your Miller blades, 0 through 4, and your Mac blades, and you have at least sizes 3 and 4. Thank you so much once again for joining us here at the Mountain Medics YouTube channel. Remember, if you have any problems with your equipment, please just let me know, whether that be missing stock or expired stock, and I'll be happy to address it as soon as possible. Please refer to the other videos in our channel as they'll answer more of your questions about the equipment.